This is Joe Wayne, and I am the unverified guy. And this is one of the reasons, folks, that I am the unverified guy. One of the many reasons that I have never even attempted, well, let's never say never, but I'll say very rarely even attempted to get verified. Not going to make a liar out of myself, not today. But that being said, again, this is Joe Wayne, your unverified guy. And, yeah, Disney, just like the Catholic Church, just like Hollywood, not doing too good for the boys and girls of America and throughout the globe. Nope. They purport to be one thing, and of course they are the polar opposite of the characters they play on Disney TV. That being said, this report is coming to us via the Daily Caller. Here we have an actor, another Disney actor that was arrested. One Stoney Westmoreland was arrested on Friday and fired shortly thereafter over an alleged attempt to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex. And I'm not sure about you guys, I'm 53, but I have to have somebody to talk to. I mean, it's not like that salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper song. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about... No, it's not about sex. It's about power. And folks, if you know anything about anything, if you have, let's say, over a third grade mentality, if you have any type of life experience at all, then you'll know that rape and sex, right? And they're not interchangeable. No, not in the least. But rape is all about power. A lot of times, sex is all about power as well. But not every time and not all the time. There are no absolutes in this universe, save the absolute rule of free will. Yep, and this pedo in the punch bowl of life, yeah, he just used his free will to destroy somebody's free will, to take away their free will and destroy their life and put them into therapy for the rest of their lives. So this scumbag, this scumbag unextraordinaire, because they're all the usual suspects, right? How do you get, well, I was going to say, how do you get excited by a 13-year-old girl? But again, it's not about the act. It's about the power that they get out of the act and the power they have over that individual for the rest of their lives, because Mr. Stoney, the Stony one, Stoney Westmoreland from the Disney Channel, he is going to unfortunately occupy a piece of this poor little girl's mind for the rest of her life. As I move on. So he was fired for attempting to have a relationship with a 13-year-old little girl. Now, Stoney Westmoreland, of 48, he plays a grandfather. That's right. Because a lot of grandfathers are actually 48, because back in the day, we started young. So this 48-year-old grandfather, as he pretends to be on the Disney Channel show, Andy Mack, it films in Salt Lake City, Utah. And that's where he got busted for trying to destroy another young person's life with his illicit acts, to say the least, to put it quite mildly. Salt Lake City Police Detective Greg Wilking told the Associated Press that Westmoreland has been charged with enticing a minor and sending her inappropriate materials, including nude images. I mean, really? Oh my goodness. What, folks, as I digress for a moment, what in this weirdo's just messed up mentality says to him that people want to see his 48-year-old ass naked in the first place? Look, I'm 53 and I know nobody, including myself. Hey, folks, I don't even want to see myself naked at 53. And for some infantile, adolescent minded, mentally deficient individual like Westmoreland, he actually has a childlike mind and he actually thinks that, any girl would want to see him naked. I find it hard to believe, after looking at the guy, his wife would even want to see him naked. The probable cause affidavit, according to a report from CNN, stated that Westmoreland used a dating app to chat. So, news to parents of all 13-year-old little boys and girls: make sure that these apps on their iPhones, their weapons of mass distraction, make sure these apps are not used for illicit adventures by the pedos in the punch bowl like this sick-ass son of a bitch, Stony Westmoreland, that used to work for the Disney Channel. Not so much anymore. It further alleges that he used the app to send illicit messages and photo and then to set up a face-to-face encounter with a 13-year-old little boy, folks. My goodness. And I'm looking at the picture. I noticed that I guess his wife in this Andy Mack show, the lady that's pretending to be his wife, the actor or actress, however you want to perceive that word and use it, she's the same one that played Kevin Tran's mother, I do believe, in Supernatural. You guys remember the prophet Kevin Tran in Supernatural? I believe he came in at season 8, I want to say. So this is the same lady. So she's kind of familiar to me. I don't know this other. I've seen him playing character roles, here and there in movies and in TV series. Yeah. So long story short, in addition to his role on Andy Mack, which spanned 38 episodes over 3 seasons, Westmoreland has also appeared in, wait for it, Scandal, NCIS, and of course, Breaking Bad. I mean, my goodness, folks. You couldn't invent a story. This story actually wrote itself whenever the Daily Caller reporter was sitting down to write it. I'm sure the story wrote itself because, I mean, everything about this guy, the roles that he had, and the way that he pretended to be that which he is not and never will be, that, of course, a normal human being, a normal father, grandfather, whatever. These vampiric pedophiles, these turds in the punch bowl of life, they prey on the weak of mind, the infirm, and the young. And I pray that this actor, which it probably wasn't a stretch after reading his roles, this actor, I hope he has many, many, many years to ponder over his pedo crimes, that if they found one of them, folks, can you imagine how many illicit adventures this sicko has taken part in and never been caught? I mean, it just boggles the mind, and I'm just happy, I'm just pleased as punch that this turd in the punch bowl of life will not be getting served anything. No, actually, he's going to be doing the serving of all of those tossed salads in cell block C. Or should I say cell block P for pedophile. Have fun with tossing those salads behind bars in the big house, the stony one himself. And with that being said, this is Joe Wayne, the unverified guy, with giving you guys just a hint of why I will never be verified and have rarely, if ever, even attempted to be verified from the CIA social club members, right? Because that's what Twitter is, that's what Facebook is, that's what all of these social networks are that you offer your information up to. Yeah, they're all CIA social clubs, and all of these people with the blue check marks, the purple check marks, the red check marks with the new Parler or Parlay as they call it, the new social club, right? The CIA social club, the new CIA social club that is supposed to be the replacement for Twitter. Well, now they have red check marks and not blue check marks because they're all about free speech, but they're not really, because try getting verified if you're not a CIA social club member in good standing, meaning if you're not one of their actors that read their scripts, their CIA approved scripts, you'll never get a check mark. So join me, Joe Wayne, the unverified guy, in the unverified nation as we go along this adventure, this unverified adventure on YouTube. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a wonderful day until we speak again. This is Joe Wayne, the unverified guy. Good day.